Hello everyone. So today's we'll be talking about what will be happening for you for the month of June 2023. Okay? So you could just jump right into it. Timestamps are down below in the description and I will see you there. Bye-bye. Hello water signs. So let's see where you guys are going for the month of June. Okay, let's see what's happening this upcoming month, June 2023. Oh, okay. Let's first see where you guys are energetically. All right. Getting a little better with my shuffling. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Lovers. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the Hermit. Okay. All right, so I'll just take a look at these for a second. Okay, water signs. So, I don't know what it is. I always feel like I get so many messages with water signs, maybe because my sun sign is a water sign. I'm a Scorpio. But from these three cards, what I'm feeling for some of you, you may be facing some conflicts coming into the month of June. So meaning there could be some conflicts going on now with either a partner or a family member or a friend. And you coming into the month of June, you're feeling like you just kind of want to retreat. You know, either you're not on the same page with your partner, you're not on the same page with a family member, you know, or a friendship. There's some conflict going on here with the Lovers and the Five of Wands. I'm feeling very emotional. And, you know, energetically, you guys are really looking to withdraw, be by yourself for a little bit. You know, that's what the Hermit really represents, taking a break from hanging out, you know, spending more time alone so you could reflect on your life, so you could reflect on your relationship and how, you know, how it's progressing or not progressing, you know, what choices you need to make. You know, the Lovers sometimes can represent decisions, and so you need to really take a break from seeing people, you know, just doing more things by yourself or just chilling at home, you know, maybe turning off your phone sometimes so you could really reflect. That's what you're, I feel like that's what a lot of you are telling yourselves, you know. Even though the summertime's coming up and we want to be out in the summer, really there's some stuff going on with a partnership for a lot of you guys, some sort of conflict with your relationship. Whether it's, you know, a romantic relationship or a friendship or with a family member, but there's definitely some conflict, there's definitely some arguing, there's definitely some friction that you guys, water signs, you know, a lot of you want to get away from. Okay? So energetically, you're feeling a little stressed, you're feeling a little emotional, okay? Maybe even a little disappointed with what's going on, and you're feeling that urge to retreat. So you could really reflect on the situation, reflect on yourself, take a break, make some choices, you know, see what your choices are and decide where you're going. Am I going to go left or right? How am I going to approach this situation? Am I going to rise above these conflicts? You know, am I going to assert myself, express my needs, you know, whatever is going on? Is this relationship important to me? Is this relationship, you know, helping me in some way? Is it holding me back? You know, those are questions you may be asking yourself now, and you're really looking to go a little bit deeper and reflect on that. Okay, so let's take a look at what you can do, what you can work on for the month of June. Okay. Oh, all right, we got 3 cards coming out already. Okay. King of Cups. Hangman. Page of Wands. Okay. So we have the King of Cups. We have the Hangman. Page of Wands. Okay. So what you can work on for the month of June, water signs, there's a few things. Like I said, energetically, you guys are feeling a bit emotional. You maybe, you know, you're feeling conflicted, maybe even a little frustrated, maybe even a little confused as to what is going on or how to resolve this conflict with this person, okay, or people. So with the King of Cups, the Hangman, and the Page of Wands, with the King of Cups really looking to figure out how to balance your emotion and your logic, okay? Right now a lot of you may be operating on your emotions, solely on your emotions, and sometimes when that happens, we can't see the clear picture of what we need to do or how we respond. Sometimes we react when we are so overwhelmed by our emotions. So with the King of Cups, I think really figuring out a way on how you can find that balance between, you know, find the middle ground between your emotion and your logic, okay? Not being too logical, not being too emotional, you know, so that you can find the right clarity on how you need to approach the situation. Maybe even looking at the situation from the other person's shoes. That's really hard to do sometimes. Giving some compassion, giving yourself self-compassion, you know. I just feel for a lot of you water signs that, you know, we are emotional. There's a lot of emotion here, but it feels very like out of control. So really working on reining that in, being more in the flow, really being able to respond versus react to this conflict, really learning how to do that, okay? With the Hangman, practicing some patience. You know, the Hangman, he let me show you. He's hanging upside down, but he's really chilling, you know, or she rather, or they, okay? The Hangman chills out, okay? It's a pause. It's a the universe is pausing things right now so that you can find a new perspective on, the situation or the conflict. Okay? Because this is really about changing our perspective. And that's why going into hermit mode is so important, so you could really get away from the noise to reflect on, where am I going? Where is this relationship going? What is important about, either staying the course, working through this conflict, okay? And so the hangman, sometimes friction happens or conflict happens for a reason. So to help you reevaluate things about your relationships, things about yourself, things about other people, even on the bigger picture, how you respond to conflict just in general, teaching you a lesson. So really, being patient is what you can do this month of June, and really what's the words? What are the words I'm looking for? Being okay with this pause, being okay with this friction, this conflict. I know that may sound strange to some of you. Working on accepting that this is happening, okay? That there may be some sort of separation because of this conflict, because no one is on the same page, okay? Because acceptance can really help with the emotional side of things, and it can really help you be better in your discernment and be better in your responses, because that's what you're looking for when you go into hermit mode. You guys have 3 major cards here. Okay. All right. So working on your emotions, working on finding that balance between, the logic and your emotional side, finding how you could walk the middle path of both of those. Okay. And really working on accepting that this is happening, really working on your patience with this, because this is a lesson here. Okay. This is when the hermit comes up, it's really a big lesson that this situation is related to other situations maybe you have faced, a pattern you find yourself in when it comes to relationships for some of you guys. Okay. With the Page of Wands, taking action, with the Page of Wands, some of you, I'm looking at these cards, and the Page of Wands is on top of the Hermit. Some of you, when you go into Hermit mode, you're going to really be thinking about, you're going to be reflecting a lot. And I feel like this message here is a very spiritual message, because part of the Page of Wands is finding some sort of spiritual journey. Okay? Walking a path is what I'm hearing. Okay? Water signs, walking some sort of path for yourself, some sort of discovery. Okay? You're going to feel what you can do really when you're in hermit mode, when you're reflecting or meditating or journaling, whatever it is that you guys do to think about yourselves. Really thinking about I guess I keep hearing and feeling like something new, new perspective, a new life goal, some sort of journey, okay? Finding yourself some way, okay? Because when you do that, when you go into this mode, you're going to figure out a lot about yourself, and you're going to be thinking of how do I now, where do I go, or what do I do? Okay, so with the Page of Wands, walking a new path, figuring out how you can do that. Maybe with someone, maybe with this person some of you have this conflict in, maybe for some of you the conflict is even with yourselves. Okay. All right, so let's see what is coming to you for the month of June, water signs, okay? Let's see what is coming to you. That's my dog, if you guys can hear him. Okay. 9 of Wands. Okay. 7 of Cups. Choices again. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So we have the 9 of Wands. We have the 7 of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, 9 of Wands. The light at the end of the tunnel. There's been hardships, there's been patterns, there's been frustration. Things have been difficult with you guys in terms of like your relationships, either a partner, a friend, family member, or yourselves. Okay, but the 9 of Wands tells you to recognize the inner resources you have to keep going, to preserve, because it's almost over. Okay, so this difficulty, this emotional difficulty some of you are going through, or a lot of you rather are going through, it's this month it will be over. Okay, but there's always work to be done when it comes to something being over. You have to take action on it. Okay. 7 of Cups, choices, opportunities. Okay. What can come to you guys is the realization that you do have choices. Okay. And the realization that you have to be discerning when you make your choice. Things aren't always what they seem. Don't make the wrong choice. Be very careful when you make your choices, but you will have a slew of choices coming to you when it comes to either the situation, the conflict, where you're going, what you're doing. Because I feel for some of you also is there is change coming. You're trying to figure out something about yourselves, who you are, maybe, where you're going next. What kind of relationships? What do you want your relationships to look like? What is the issue? Some of you will reflect about yourselves in terms of, why do you keep seeing these patterns in your relationships? Especially your relationship with yourself. Okay? Because I see here at the Queen of Pentacles, you're trying to, well, what's going to come to you rather is a sense of feeling grounded, a sense of independence for some of you. Okay. For some of you, I think, I didn't say it before, but I do feel the conflict maybe with a mother figure. Okay. And some of you are looking, you may get back, heal that conflict with the, your mom or a mother figure in your life. Okay. But you're looking, a lot of you are looking to build something for yourself, to figure out something for yourself. Okay. To upgrade something, to change something about yourself, about your relationships. But you haven't quite figured out what that is yet. And that's why you have to reflect on that. But it will, once you do the work here, you'll feel more grounded, you'll feel more independent, you'll feel nurtured or giving nurturance. Some of you will get back with that, mother or mother figure that you have an issue with. Okay. All right, let's look at some advice for the month of June. Okay. Let's see here. Earth. They make the words so tiny on these things. Okay. Earth. Persistence, patience, and practicality. That's crazy. Look at that. Persistence, patience, and practicality. Let's see what the message is, okay? Let's find it here. All right. Keywords: presence, practicality, reliability, persistence, patience, the material necessities you need to live. With the Queen of Pentacles there. Okay. Connecting through the senses. Okay, the shadow side of this is narrow-minded, materialistic, overly serious. Okay. So let's read here. Let me just make sure. It says, the place is here, the time is now. What wisdom lives in this very moment. Refrain from plotting and planning, and explore the subtle details of the present. Walk one foot in front of the next, connecting with every step. Sink deeper beneath the surface, and see today as a creation of your own spirit. What is the divine showing you through your present reality? There is a golden elixir braided into every moment. It's yours to be found through deep presence. And going into hermit mode and meditating and reflecting can really help you do that. Okay. You guys need patience. Find balance with your emotions. Really reflect on yourself, because this conflict, this situation, is the universe, I believe, showing a larger picture about yourself. Being present, being right here, right now, and, withdrawing right now so you could have the space without all the noise, can help you do that. Okay? All right, water signs. I hope this resonated with you. Be sure to check out your moon and rising sign, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hello, fire signs. Okay, so let's see where you guys are energetically for the month of June 2023. Okay? King of Cups. Okay. Knight of Cups. Okay, so with Judgment, let me show you. Alright, so if I remember the reading I did for fire signs for the month of May, there were a lot of changes happening. There was some healing happening, there was some surprises, maybe some engagement or some marriages or some pregnancies, some healing in relationships, self-healing. There was a lot going on, and I feel like energetically you guys have done the work to get into the space that you are now, moving into June. Okay. With Judgment, it's really an indication that your life is upgrading. You guys are fire signs. You have an opportunity with feeling so good to really evaluate your life, reflect on where you're going, what your purpose is. Okay. You have the energy to do that now. You're feeling good. And Judgment really asks you to reflect, reevaluate. Okay. Sometimes for some of you, not sometimes, for some of you, I also think you might be feeling too good. Okay. So be discerning in your choices and your decisions. Okay. But I think for most of you, really reflecting on where your life is going, spiritually, materially, okay? Finding your purpose, if some of you really don't quite know what that is, this energy that you have is giving you the space to do that. Now is the time, okay? You're waking up. Waking up to really figuring out who you are. Okay. So what you can do is really give yourself that space to continue to reevaluate, continue to reflect, ask yourself questions. Even for some of you spiritually, you're upgrading in some way. That's where all those good feelings are coming from. Okay, the Hermit. We're feeling so emotionally balanced. What you guys need to work on for the month of June is still giving yourself the space to withdraw from the noise and the distractions and people, and because you still have some reflecting to do, you still have some grounding to do, you still have some for some of you you are there's a clearing, and so now you have to decide, am I going to go in this direction or this direction? Okay, and so you need to go into hermit mode to really figure that out. Because again, fire signs, there's an upgrade happening here for a lot of you. Whether it's your romantic life, your career, okay, your relationships in general, how you perceive things, how you perceive the world, there's something is upgrading and changing. That's why you guys feel so good. Okay. So keep giving yourself that, whatever you're doing, moving into June, keep doing that, but also really give yourself the space to continue to reflect. Okay, 5 of Swords. This one is interesting. Try not to work on, for some of you, I'm hearing the message like, Like I said, some of you are feeling too good. Okay. Some of you are feeling spicy. Okay. Some of you are really focused on yourselves. And so Five of Swords is it's conflict. And so working on rising above conflict, not being snappy, not letting other people pull you in into their dysfunction. Okay. Maybe for some of you, if you're in some sort of relationship or partnership, not bumping heads with that person or having friction, really utilizing, King of Cups energy, that energy that you're feeling, that balance, utilizing that, because some of you, there's some spiciness. Okay. So learning to rise above the conflict, not taking the bait, taking a break, withdrawing sometimes, so that some of you can calm down. Okay. All right. Let's see what's coming to you for the month of June. Fire signs. Okay. Interesting. So we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Magician. And we have the Lovers. Okay. So what's coming to you guys with the Seven of Wands? Let me look at these cards because I feel like they're telling some sort of story here. Give me a second. All right. For some of you, with this new energy that you guys are feeling, even the spiciness, okay? You're what's coming to you is the ability to self-protect. Okay. This courageousness that is coming up, it's like I said, an upgrade is happening here. And so when I say self-protect, the ability to assert yourself, your boundaries, to stand your ground. You guys feel strong. And for some of you, for a lot of you, that's what's going to come to you for the month of June. Maybe saying no, when in the past you might have said yes a lot. Okay. Putting yourselves first, putting your needs first. Okay. With the Magician, you guys are feeling ambitious this month of June. You really, like I said in the beginning, you're feeling like you can conquer the world in a sense. And so with the Magician, you're feeling very ambitious. You're feeling very strong. Your resources, you're gonna recognize how resourceful you are when it comes to going after what you want. Really, you're gonna have this ability to truly manifest what it is you want out of life, to bring it, into reality. Okay. And with the Hermit, with the King of Cups, being able to focus in on that. Nothing is going to really stop you. No excuses. You're just going to be like, no, this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to get it. Okay. With the Lovers, again, it's interesting, right? Because you have the Knight of Cups. You know, you have the Five of Swords, and then the Lovers card. Some of you are going to get relationships, I think. You know, that's part of what I'm feeling. That's what's, you know, what's going to come to you for some of you. If you aren't in a relationship, you know, if you are in a relationship, some of you are going to rise above that conflict. That's going to, you know, some of you are going to be able to, some of you even are going to be able to assert yourselves, have your own boundaries. But I feel mostly it's going to be good. You're going to feel in harmony in your partnerships. You're going to feel good that you were able to not fall into, rise above the conflict, not fall into the conflict. You guys are listen, fire signs, you got it this month. You guys got it. You know, let's see some advice here. Ooh, I have 2. I have 3. That's too many. I'm going to choose. Going on the top. Spiritual growth. Let's see what the other choose. Radically change. Okay. I won't look up the message, but those are messages too. Dream and transcend. Listen. All right, let's look up the message for spiritual growth. House 9. House 1. 7. 9. Okay. House 9. All right, so keywords: life philosophy, ethics, place of worship, experiences, spiritual growth, long journeys, foreign travel, gaining a broader perspective, higher education. Open your mind to new ways of being and seeing. Yes, this is a powerful time for foreign travel, but expanding your mind can be equally profound. Journey through the pages of a book and explore a new way of thinking. Learn about a different culture, spiritual practice, or belief system. With a curious spirit and open mind, seek adventure on the physical or mental plane. Allow these experiences to sink into the core of your being. Let them stretch and shift your perspective. This can become a time of profound awakening if you allow the lens through which you experience life to change and expand. That's really what I was feeling for you guys. You really, with this energy that you're coming into this month, the road is clear really for you to expand yourselves. You know, with the Hermit and Judgment card, you guys are upgrading in some way. Okay. With the Lovers card, there's some choices there. There's a lot of change spiritually, I feel like, for you guys this month. Okay. You know, and it just takes the work to get to that place, to get to that expansion that is happening, that the universe has, you know, waiting for you guys. Okay. So those are your messages, fire signs. Be sure to check out your moon and rising, and I will see you again soon. Okay. Bye-bye. Hello, Earth signs. Okay. So let's start off with looking at where you guys are energetically for the month of June. Okay. June 2023. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Actually, we have a lot. Alright, I'll do all of them. Alright, so I saw this one first. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay. Okay, so with the Ten of Pentacles, you guys are you're feeling very content coming into the month of June. You're feeling very stable. You're feeling stable financially. You know, you're feeling good with your family. You guys are sustaining yourselves, and it's bringing on a lot of contentment, satisfaction. Okay. Also, with your family, you're feeling very good and content because you are providing something. Everyone is feeling very together, and it's making you feel good. I keep hearing like stable, content, satisfied. Okay. With the Page of Wands, you have all this energy. Some of you earth signs, really a lot of creative energy, a lot of take action moving into the month of June. Okay. Working on projects maybe, or just all of this energy. They're all just to do. Working hard. Okay. And it's making you guys are feeling good. I will say that. Okay. Four of Swords. Some of you may be feeling tired. Okay. From all the hard work and all the energy, you know, that you've been experiencing. So some of you may feel the need to withdraw or keep to yourselves or rest coming into the month of June. A lot of it, though, I think for a lot of you, I feel like because the Page of Wands is like actually an extroverted action person, you know, and the Four of Wands is more introverted. So I think for some of you, you're going to, you've been out there, you've been working hard, you've been around a lot of people, and so some of you might be feeling a need to kind of be to yourselves a little bit for some quiet. Okay. With the Emperor, you're feeling industrious, you're feeling energetically, you're feeling on top of your game. You're feeling very focused. You're feeling like a leader for some of you. For some reason, for some of you, for a lot of you even, I feel like your careers, either a lot of you are thinking of starting your own, or you started your own business. Okay? Because that's the feeling that I'm getting, like a very, for some of you, you're an entrepreneur. And so you're feeling, you guys are feeling good. You're feeling grounded. You're feeling successful, content with where things are going in terms of your career, especially in terms of your relationships. You guys are I mean, that is with earth sign. You guys work really hard. Okay. But you're focused. You are feeling grounded. You're knowing when to power down coming into the month of June. So that's good. Okay. Let's see what you can work on. Okay, interesting. Let's do 4 for 4 since 4. Oh, look. 10 of Cups. Okay. King of Swords. Okay. Alright, so we have the 10 of Swords. Everything is fine. Okay? I mean, that could be sarcasm too, but it's not. Trust me. That's my dog, guys. Sorry about that. We have the Strength card. More signs that things will be fine. 10 of Cups. And the King of Swords. Okay. All right, so what you guys can work on, earth signs, okay, with the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, they are about endings, okay? Sometimes difficult endings, sometimes painful endings, sometimes despairing endings. I will not lie to you, okay? But ultimately, the 10 of Swords is an ending, nonetheless, okay? So they also represent rebirth, okay? Sometimes, or a lot of times, things need to end so new things can begin, okay? So they're about new opportunities. They're about fresh starts, okay? Learning lessons and not repeating, you know, not repeating bad choices, or learning from your mistakes, okay? So this month, there could be a lesson coming in, okay? And I think what this card is telling to you, is saying to a lot of you, is everything is okay. You're coming into this month feeling really good, okay? You're feeling stable. You have all this energy. You're feeling like you have your stuff together. You're feeling good. And remember that feeling coming into this, earth signs, okay? Because there could be a challenge. I don't quite know what the challenge is, but I think this is a reminder of what you guys can work on, or remember, is that in looking at these other cards, you absolutely can get through whatever you know, setback or whatever this is. You know, because the Strength card tells you that you can really get through what obstacles or challenges life will throw at you. Okay? Recognizing your resources, recognizing you're not alone. Okay? You have family with the 10 of Cups. Okay? Recognizing there are people there for you who really love and care for you. Okay, because when we feel the need to withdraw from people, for whatever reason, with the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Cups is about harmony in your relationships, feeling good, feeling contented, okay? But I think the message here is to remember, these are reminders, you know, you guys know this already, but to remember that you're not alone. That's what you will have to work on, okay? You have people there for you. Okay. King of Swords. What you can work on this month, earth signs, with the King of Swords. Give me a second to think what the message is. Okay. I keep hearing being fair, being impartial in your decisions and your choices. Okay? You may have to make a choice with something. And what I'm hearing is like, just because you have that energy already, you know, I feel like earth signs, you guys, you know, you use your logic to make choices, or you know, when it comes to life. And I think these are reminders. These are these are skills you already have. Okay, so just whatever this issue that may come up for a lot of you, is to remember that seek the truth, okay? Be impartial, okay? Be selfless, I'm hearing. You're going to have to, I keep saying I'm sorry. You're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to really think, use your intellect with this situation. But you have so many resources, and you have a lot of people that has your back. And you have to remember that. Okay? That's the message that I just got. Alright, so let's see what's coming to you. We're going to keep it 4 for 4. This card wants to come out. Oh, no. Is that 4 cards? That's too many. It's like 6 cards there. So the bottom one is the one. Okay, let's shuffle. Okay. Let's do 2 more. Give me 2 more. Okay. Alright, so we have Wheel of Fortune. We have the Fool. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And the 6 of Wands. You guys are going to be okay, earth signs. I want you to remember this, okay? Remember this message, that you are going to be fine. The Will. The Fool. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Okay, because listen here, this has a lot to do with family. This has a lot to do with, I'm hearing, legacy. Okay, this has a lot to do with my dog is dreaming. Shh. Sorry about that. Okay. Like I was saying, this has a lot to do with, for some of you, money. Okay. How you invest your money, how you give your money, how you spend your money, for some. Whatever the drawback is, the Will is telling you, you know, fortune is on your side. You're going to be okay. Okay, that's what's going to come to you. Good luck. But there, you know, however you respond to the setback will determine that. Because the Will is, you know, what you put out into the universe is what comes back to you. Okay? So bear in mind, bear in mind that how you respond to this is, you know, kind of what will determine. But I think, you know, it's upright. You know these things already, earth signs. Okay. The Fool, um, a reset, new opportunity. Okay. Feeling brave, you know, feeling courageous again. You know, feeling like you can take a risk, but, you know, a clearing for a new fresh start. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Feeling grounded, you know, what's going to come to you is, like I said, with the money keeps coming up in my mind, okay? Whatever this setback is for some of you, this situation is going to feel like you lost some sort of financial independence, or something shaky that's going to, I don't want to say shake the foundation, not that, but it's going to make you pause and make you, you know. But with the Queen of Pentacles, it's really like getting that feeling back, getting the confidence that you can provide, you know. Getting that feeling that you can continue to nurture your family. For a lot of you, I feel that you are the one, like the head of the family, or the one that's mostly responsible, you know, for a lot of you. Okay. They're doing fireworks outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Six of Wands, victory, success, celebrating yourself, celebrating your success. You're going to be okay. I want you guys to remember that. Okay? It'll be fine. Okay. Alright, so let's see some advice. That's right, it is Memorial Day weekend. That's why they are setting off fireworks. Some advice for you guys. Yeah, I feel like I gave you a lot of advice, but let's see what this card is going to say, okay? House 2, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. I mean, that's why I keep feeling like it's material, like money. That is the focus here. Okay, so let's see House 2. Let's see the message. Okay, House 2. Here we go. All right. Okay, so the energetics, the keywords here is personal resources, material values, money, possession, self-worth, bodily awareness, practical abilities. Experiencing is establishing physical security. Okay, so the message here is a bit long. All right, so it says, material assets are necessary to survive and thrive. But at what point does this dependence become imbalanced? At what point does it become materialism? Perhaps you have placed too much value on material accumulation. For fear you are not enough, you are being reminded that you are enough, naked as you came, and the human body is your most valuable possession as your vessel to experience the physical plane. Your soul is the driver and your body, the car. More than that, your body loves you and wants to serve you. It's a gift and your friend to care for. Engage in extra self-care, helpful foods to nourish, and breath work and movement to inspire flow and release. Caring deeply for your physical form will not only enhance your life force, but also become a long-term practice in deepening your self-worth. Okay? I like that. You know, you guys are earth signs. You're focused a lot on this month, this upcoming month, June. You're focused a lot on your legacy, your family's legacy, okay? Financial gain, financial stability, sustainability, okay? And so also I think remembering to take care of yourself, okay? And some of you will know that I need to take a break, you know. I need to nourish myself. Maybe that's what the setback will be for some of you. Maybe it will be more of a physical thing, okay? So remember your resources, your strength, your self-worth, okay? Those are your messages, earth signs. I hope they resonated with you. Be sure to check out your moon and rising sign, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hello, air signs. Okay, so let's see where you guys are energetically coming into the month of June 2023. Okay, let's see here. Four of Wands, okay. Queen of Pentacles. Alright, air signs, listen, you guys are feeling stable. Alright, you're feeling focused. You will be, you're feeling, feeling like you want to celebrate. Feeling, just getting my thoughts together. You're feeling content. You're feeling very grounded. Okay. You're feeling like you want to go, go, go. But you're really feeling satisfied with something. Satisfied with something you've either accomplished. Okay. Some of you are celebrating. Some of you are, maybe some of you have gotten married or engaged even. Celebrating something that's just making you feel very good. Air signs. Moving into June. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see what you can work on for the month of June. Okay. That fell out. Interesting. Maybe even some of you have graduated. I feel like happy, accomplished. I know accomplished isn't necessary. Well, it could be an emotion. But I feel, air signs, a lot of you are, you've worked hard recently, and you've done something that you feel very proud of, and oh geez, okay, that's two. Okay, and it's like you're like, yes, I did this. I feel good. I feel happy. I feel satisfied, content, grounded, financially stable, even. Interesting. What you need to work on. Okay. 9 of Swords. Eight of Cups. Judgment. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing a lot of things. All right, so some of you are worried. It's like, for some of you, oh man, what am I hearing? I hear like, okay, I did this and I feel good, but now I have all these like responsibilities. I have to figure out all of this. I have to figure out these things in my life. It's almost like at night, you know, with the Nine of Swords is really about worries keeping you up, fears keeping you up. What ifs? What if I can't do this? What if this is too much for me? But you're doing it like in secret, okay? And so with the Nine of Swords, it suggests to you that the worries and the fear and the anxiety, you know, worst case scenario sort of thing happening behind closed doors, air signs, it's really not the reality. But if you pay too much attention to it, it can become a reality. If you put energy to it, okay? With the Eight of Wands, you guys are coming in focused, coming in hot, okay? Because you're coming off this thing you accomplished, this thing you got done, this thing you got through, okay? Even some, maybe going back, some of you you might have even left a relationship or a bad situation, okay? And not just a romantic partnership, but a job or and you feel good about that, okay? But with the Nine of Swords, what you can really work on is working through the worry, you know, working through the negative thoughts that are keeping you up when, you know, might make you anxious this upcoming month. With these, I keep feeling like responsibilities, this extra load, you know, something new that you have to do that you might be you're worried about in this month. And so just remember, you know, to challenge those thoughts, you know, ask yourself why it isn't true, or ask yourself how this way of thinking is helping you. And a lot of times you'll find out that it's actually not helping you. It's making it worse. Okay? So, you know, doing some deep breathing, coming up with a routine, because I feel this is something that will be happening mostly at night. When things are quiet and things are settled down, you'll really be feeling these kinds of feelings and thoughts. So, you know, coming up with some sort of self-care bedroom routine, or writing your feelings out before you fall asleep so it's out of your head. Okay? Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, you know what's interesting? What you'll have to work on, I feel like, is walking away from Why do I hear? Walking away from sometimes when we leave a situation, okay, we look back and we question whether or not we made the right choice to walk away from something. Okay. And we feel an urge to go back to it because we're so comfortable in that space. Okay, so I think what you can work on, because I feel like a lot of you air signs have walked away from something. Okay, and you're celebrating it now. Okay, and so what you can work on, is not looking back. You walked away for a reason, a lot of you. Okay. And for some of you that have accomplished something, or for some of you that maybe have graduated, okay, don't look back on, try not to look back on like the bad parts of it, or for some of you, for some reason I'm hearing like school. The college you were in, you hated it, you wanted to get out, but you graduated, you accomplished it. Don't look back on that part, the bad parts. Look back on how hard you worked, how you're moving forward now, okay? Okay, air signs, judgment. What you can work on really is being discerning. Okay, being very, because this is very, I feel it's like your intellect, your thoughts, and your emotions, okay? And with your decision making, just be careful with what you decide on how you handle these feelings and these thoughts, okay? Always reevaluate your life, where you're going. Self-reflect. Okay? Even not putting judgments on yourself or your situation. When you have those negative thoughts that might come up this upcoming month, focus your energy on how hard you worked. That's what I keep hearing. Just focus your energy on, because that's what uplifts you versus holds you down. You guys worked hard. You've accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. And that means, yes, that may mean new responsibilities, or, more of a workload if some of you got a promotion or will get a promotion this upcoming month. Because you're going to accomplish something, and it's going to feel good. But sometimes when reality sets in and we do, when we have our own insecurities, we really question ourselves. And that's not where you need to be right now, Earth sign. It's not where you need to spend your energy. Because you're moving forward. Things are happening quickly. You're moving forward. And so, Judgment card tells you to be prepared for that. It's affirming that, yes, you're upgrading, you're moving up, you're progressing in your life. Okay? Let's see what's coming to you. Four of Wands again. Magician. you guys, I'm feeling good for you guys. I'm feeling like, some of you may be getting engaged or getting married if you aren't already. Okay, but what's coming to you is just kind of affirming already what's happening down here. That's the thing about when we are really in flow with our emotions, when we are in flow with our emotions and our intuition are very much interconnected. And when we're in flow with those things, we have to really remember when we feel stressed or when, our anxieties kick in, that the feeling that you have is not a lie. You actually are okay. Okay, so with the Four of Wands, what's coming to you this month: stability, happiness, harmony, joy, solid foundation, good relationships, celebration. Remembering like, oh yes, I can celebrate. Celebrating with family. Maybe, some sort of party. Celebrating your success. The Magician, continued ambition. Being able to manifest your goals. Being, using your resources that you've gained through your hard work and your accomplishments to continue to accomplish. This Eight of Wands, it's Eight of Wands energy, this focus and more responsibility, because either, you found a job or you've gotten a promotion or something that has upgraded, and sometimes there's a new wave of responsibilities, but with the Magician, you'll be able to handle that. Okay. Knight of Cups, focus, working hard, working diligently, finding creative ways to work through issues, feeling very, having a lot of energy in terms of how you deal with your emotions. Feeling very inspired. That's going to come to you once you work through not looking back at the past or the bad things, not focusing all your energy on that, on the negative thoughts. Okay? Air signs, you guys are going to be okay. Let's look at some advice, all right? Yeah, one card. Let's see. Virgo. Integrity, reverence, and service. All right, let's see what that message is. Page 72. Here we go. All right. Okay, so the keywords are integrity, reverence, humility, experiences, going inward, attention to detail, rituals, being of service. The shadow part of this, overly perfectionist, self-critical, and possibly high standards. Okay. Alright, so the message here, it says, in mythology, virgin energy means whole and complete. And similarly, Virgo, the virgin goddess, asks you to strip away the not you layers that clog your vessel. These may be unhealthy habits, toxic relationships, or damaging thought patterns. This cleansing force comes to guide your body mind, and spirit back to its natural state of grace. This humble energy knows the most profound way to create change is through small, consistent actions. So what are your daily embodied rituals? Are they in support of your higher self and ultimate purpose? Service your life so you may be of service to self, spirit, and others. Okay, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that message for you guys, for you air signs, because that's the feeling I get. You really accomplish something, you really work hard, something changed for the better in your life. But what you can work on really is not focusing so much on the bad parts of it, not letting the thoughts overrun you, the anxious thoughts, the fearful thoughts, the judgment, and the expectations even. Okay, and once you are able to do that, you're able to get back to that feeling that you're going to come to coming into this month. Okay? Take care of yourselves, air signs, and you'll be okay. Those are your messages. I hope they resonated with you. Please be sure to check your moon and rising sign, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.